UK house prices are rising at the slowest annual pace at this time of year since the financial crisis back in 2008. That being said, it's not being taken too badly by the sector overall. Clearly, it's rising interest rates. Clearly, it's consumer confidence. Clearly, it's worries about the outlook. And the fact that we've seen house prices rise so much over the last few years or so, especially since COVID, when all that money came into the market and encouragement from government to keep the consumers spending. Let's take a look at what this all means for the FTSE 350 household goods and home construction index, which is where some of those big house builders are. You can see that technically speaking, we have a red candle in today's trade. That being said, the stock is actually up 0.5%. The reason why it's a red candle is because of a little bit of a gap up. But interestingly, I'm seeing technically this rising line of support holding, which is interesting. And that is only a technical move. If we do get a candle close below there, I suspect we will end up then going all the way down to this 9,417 level, which were the lows that we had back on the 7th of July. And that was at the height of concerns about the upward move in interest rates. Now you can see over the longer term, this red blob here is the COVID lows, and we're well below that. And in fact, these lows down here back in October 2022 were the lowest point the house prices hit since the 2013 year. So we've got a little bit of a way to go before we get down to those levels, but I think technically there's a potential to break lower if we see interest rates holding at these recent highs for any length of time. And that is the worry. And that could end up meaning we see some of these big house builders with declines further on down from where we are. A little bit of a rise today for Barratt Developments, but this line of 395, we're currently trading at 420. This line of 395 looks vulnerable technically, and if we get a candle close below there, the next line of support is then potentially all the way down at these lows that we had here down in October 2022 at 313 pence. Just want to show you what else is happening with one other house builder. This is Persimmon. Same sort of price action. You can see the way in which this move it's like a bouncing ball away from this line of support, but currently trading at £10.26. I think this line at 9.53 looks vulnerable in the longer term. You get a candle close below there, and that's levels that you haven't seen for Persimmon since March 2013. I think the housing market generally is looking vulnerable.